controller. We got sunglasses. They're bros. It's Broforce. Brotastic. I don't have any more bro puns. I'm sorry. Gonna give right away to you, KillerChair.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks. All right, everybody. This is Broforce, action-packed indie platformer game. Lots of RNG, lots of nonsense. Good stuff. Over here, I got certainly someone here.
Oh, bro.
And we're going to have a brotastic time. And countdown on the game is going to happen automatically on screen, so that's easy for the timer. And ready when everybody else is?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, cool. Then we're going to go in... hold on. Wrong button. Don't mind me. It's a little bit nervous because of the technical difficulties. All right, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so here we go. Broforce, the goal is very simple. It's get to the end of the stage as quickly as possible, which is killing Satan and grabbing onto the ladder.
That is very simple.
I expect a lot of people to be shredding in chat. Do your air guitars. Have a great time. And here, over here we got the Brominator character that I would love to have on later stages. Thank you, thank you. And so you can see the stages are very quick. Got a variety of bros, including female bros, because we're inclusive in this game. Everybody can be a true bro.
You have time for a quick donation?
Go ahead.
All right, we got 28 euros from Anonymous. So thank you, Anonymous, for 28 euros. A real bro. No, I'm trying.
All right. So as you may have imagined, these are all very, very bad people over here. They're wearing masks of being bad. That's a move that I did not intend to use there. Oh, hold on. My controls are slightly off, but that's fine. Let's see, that's... Where's my melee? Alright, so that's a propane tank. Good stuff. I'm quickly gonna take the time to change a few controls around if possible here. It is not... Alright, we'll deal with it. Because I'm missing a button right now. I don't know why I didn't do that correctly. Anyway, here's Tank Bro. Tank Bro is great. She's got very strong stuff. I might actually hop in back to the main menu in Augment. Also, cutscene skip here. And this bro is not that great at this boss. We need bros that can just do a very nice little trick here, which is standing on its wing and gunning it down. Also, after killing the boss, if you will walk to the left, you can still trigger the cutscene, so you want to stay right there. I can continue from this stage in a moment. I will have to just keep the timer going, it's fine. For some reason, it swapped around a few of my controls still. Gamepad, I want jump to be here, fire to be here. Let's double down on that and make sure it is set.
This game is not being a bro.
No, not really. And they lay here. All right, this is good. Now we're good. Back to the menu.
I believe a lot of the bros famous for movies and such.
Yeah, they're all like movie references, action heroes primarily. A couple of comic book video game characters. There we go. Here we have Snake Plissken, I believe it is. This stage is the introduction of the dogs. The dogs are awful. Basically, once they spot you and your hitbox overlaps with theirs, there's a chance that you will just suddenly be dead. They can decide to just end it when you just overlap 1 pixel on their hitbox. They are nightmares. They are horrible. Trying to never touch the dogs, essentially. All right, here we have the bro in black who can boost himself forward. Got Satan over here and the chopper. So yeah, as you can see, your objective is pretty simple. Get to the chopper. You know, the movie quote, you know it. This stage is a fun one can do all these wall flips. There's one where you can just about grab this one and flip around. This one feels intended. You can just hold right and hold jump. We have Mr. Enderbro here. Another bro that I would have loved to see a few stages later.
All jump infinitely reset.
Yeah. You can just keep wall jumping forever. Now, this propane tank here is RNG. It can be here. It can also not be here. You can just skip the entire stage with it.
Game is making up.
Yeah. Games like I'm sorry for misbehaving. So this one, I tend to grab an extra bro, because this boss here that we're going to come up on is horrible. It ends runs by RNG. It just misbehaves sometimes, goes different spots. And we have a trick that we do here, which is bring the mech over and hope for the best. So he's still on that little island, which is great. We're just going to dig a tunnel downwards, because this boss does not die on his own. The only way he dies is by dropping him off of the stage. The intended way to do that is to get back here, you. Good boy. There we go. Come on. Come on.
And there you go.
There we go. The intended way for you to kill him is to keep killing him, have him jump right, and move him across an entire stage. This was pretty decent RNG, not the worst. This bro here, right here, Double Bro 7, has 4 different specials. His first one is drinking a martini. It does basically nothing. You can hit an enemy with it and they'll fall over. Then he has a jetpack, a laser beam, and a disguise. The laser beam of Double Bro 7 can one-shot certain bosses. Over here, another level with a lot of... That dog, he was gunning for me. A lot of RNG for the explosive canisters and such.
Are all the placement of the enemies also RNG?
Most of them, no. There's a few that change after you've died once. A notable one coming up later. Oh, these ropes, by the way, also give you a boost when jumping off of them. But yeah, most of the RNG relates to whether or not enemies walk a little bit right, face left or right. Over here, you're going to see me do something weird, which is going out of bounds. This is the only stage where that is useful, as you can just drop to the bottom of the stage, and this is the only stage where you can drop to where the end is at the bottom.
That looked completely normal to me.
Yeah, that was fine, intended stuff. We have Indiana Brones. And another boss, which is basically an auto-scroller. So, good time for the host to talk about stuff. If the host has anything to talk about, that is.
Well, one thing I'm wondering is, are the bosses also references to movies?
I don't think so. They're just generic boss things.
Art does look really great on them.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a quick set
Yes.
for donation? All right. So we got Saint Nubbles. Nubbles. I hope I say this correctly. We got a 10-euro donation from him saying, "Bro." And with that, we also got our first name for the Trauma Center New Blood run, which is called Stabs Mackenzie. There you go. Thank you, bro. Okay, you. Bye.
Very good. So yeah, that boss was, I don't know, just the auto-scroller boss. Wasting time there can be awful. This bro, I'm gonna very much utilize in this stage. This is one of the worst stages in the game. These airstrikes are like mostly set, but they can be super annoying. But this bro has a special that revives enemies, allies, any corpses. If you use it while you're dead yourself, you just revive yourself. So long. Oh shit. Anyway, so long as you kind of spam it and you do it right, you should be able to get through it just fine. This stage, if you get the Brominator, you can kind of just boost yourself to the end of the stage, and that's like the ultimate way to play this stage. Any other bro, you kind of have to hope and kind of assume you're going to lose time. The average time loss for me on that stage, if I don't get the Brominator, is about 30 seconds.
Is there any form of RNG manipulation found yet in this game?
You could take a death in certain stages, but that would make you go slower either way. There's a few strategies to mitigate RNG on certain stages, which tends to come down to very specific bros. So we're gonna get another boss fight here. The stealth tank, it's very stealthy, as you can clearly tell.
I can't see it.
No, it's invisible.
I'm not sure if it's because of the sunglasses or...
It could very well be. I like to take it a little bit safe on this one, as this boss can be very annoying. So I'm just gonna try to die as least as possible. That's why I took those extra bros there as well. There's certain bros that can one-shot this boss. Certain bros just do fairly well. Lots of good RNG stuff that can happen there. And over here we have a bro, this bro, and Bronin the Barbarian, who is a bro with bro in his name twice, which is great. They have like melee boosting. If you spam their melee, they go real fast after a little bit. Otherwise, this specific bro is the slowest bro in the game.
Is there much difference in like how much damage every bro does, or is it roughly the same?
No, it's very different. Certain bros deal not a lot of damage, but they kind of rely on little tricks or their special abilities. Other bros are just better at movement. One that I like to point out always is BA Brorakas is one of the most solid all-rounders. Can do it all, kinda. A lot close range though, but very high damage, normal movement, good stuff.
For bosses, I reckon?
Sorry?
Good for bosses, I reckon?
Yeah. BA Brorakas is great for just generic damage for bosses. Here we have Brochetti in a stage with a lot of dogs on the bottom, and then another tower climb. So this, you might see me do some weird stuff here every now and then. You can kind of extend to grab walls by pressing jump near a wall. It's very weird, very silly, but very good.
Bros, do you have time for a bro donation?
Yeah, sure.
All right, we got 50 euros from Raz saying, "Bro, BSG hype. So lovely to see you all on site again. Now let's get that boss shuffle for A Link to the Past." Thank you, bro.
So here we have Bronin the Barbarian. I'm trying to make it work. I'm typically not too comfortable using him on this boss. As you kind of, that can happen. Meleeing on this side of that boss is kind of difficult. We got the Brominator now, though, who makes pretty quick work of this one, as you can clearly tell.
The standing on the side tactic.
Oh yeah, and this is even better. You kind of just grab onto the side and down it goes. I let go because of the pushback from the minigun, but otherwise not too bad. Yeah, this is a game where you kind of just have to roll with all the punches you take. A lot can go wrong. A lot will go wrong throughout most of your runs. It's just the way of things.
How'd you get into running this, actually?
I played it together with my actual brother at one point, which is a fun fact there. And at some point, I think I just looked around speedrun.com to be like, all right, what games do I have and what games would be fun? And I kind of looked at the average length of the run and went, yep, this is the one, this is the next one.
And now we're here.
Yeah, exactly. Now I've ran this at several marathons already, and kind of keep it going. It's kind of become one of the main games that I run. I guess I like torturing myself with RNG. Oh, that little explosive guy had it in for me. And that guy had it in for me more. So enemies, like I said, whether or not they face left or right, and how they respond to things, sometimes it like half a second earlier or later. it's a whole tough thing to have to worry about. I was facing the right way, so I can easily jump on.
I also noticed the entire stage explodes.
Yeah.
Do we do that? Does it just
Yeah,
happen?
yeah, because you know there's just enemies and explosives down here, so we can just blow it all up and then they're gone. It's great, freedom.
Freedom, of course.
That stage right there was the shortest stage in the game. You just take the one propane tank and there you go. Now this boss is a tricky one because we're gonna try and skip most of it, but it has to do with clipping into the boss. I'm gonna take the... I guess my shots went through the boss. That also happens sometimes, if you're lucky, with the right bro.
Hey, it was fast.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's one of the best ones I've had there. That boss, I've been stuck on there like several deaths before. Awful stuff. Oh, right. Anyway, that was Broly, another bro that is very fast and can dash, which is great. But the enemy caught on to my shenanigans, which happens. So here's Brorakas, who can just make enemies panic with fire, another reason why he's so good.
I can definitely understand why they panic.
Yeah. So
Are the flags like goals or are they checkpoints actually?
they're kind of checkpoints. Like the small flags are the ones that, like if you have an extra bro, you go back there. The bigger ones with the whole steel towers next to it are like midway points that if you lose all of your bros, you can just, yeah, you can reset from there. So this bro, the bro in time, is a bro that I love to see on this boss. Usually I take that extra bro. Now we're just gonna slow down. Oh, the explosive didn't explode yet. That's unfortunate. This boss is another one where it can go wrong real quick for a variety of reasons, lots of RNG. Anyway, you can see the other strat that I do here.
Do we have time for a bro nation?
Yes.
All right, so Ras, thank you for another €3 saying, so the host can make the joke. I had to make the joke bro nation, but I didn't in the previous one, so there you go. Thank you, you, bye-bye.
So I'm doing a little thing here, which only works on this bro, which is animation canceling his primary, which allows you to spam it more. The only other thing we use it on is for fast meleeing. You can kind of cancel your melee animation while the damage still happens. Certain bros need that to be able to deal with bosses. So, Indiana Brones. We're going to use them to backfire and run faster. Sadly, we did not get a bro with a roundhouse kick. Those pigs, you can do a trick with them called pig boosting, which is only like 1 or 2 seconds faster if you do it in one go. But it's fun. It's like jumping and meleeing roughly at the same time, and then you kind of get this weird momentum thing going.
I see a lot of people hung up like scarecrows in the background. Is there any story reason for that?
That's just the evil guys being evil, for the most part. Some of them you can rescue, and then they'll follow you around. But like in casual playthroughs, that's great. They can draw fire, they can shoot with you. In speedruns, they walk too slow to be able to care.
They're not tied to your character speed?
No, they're like half that speed. So now we're in the alien stages. These are the hardest stages in the game. You cannot convince me that the later stages are harder. In part because we've got those purple aliens there who have the same sort of stuff as the dogs in the earlier and later stages.
They're alien dogs.
Yeah, but they're bigger, which makes them worse. Also got through that stage in one go. That last half of that stage, so much can go wrong there.
Good job, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Do we have time for another bro nation?
Keep it coming, buddy.
All right, this is our own boy, my bro, Captain GMV. Thank you for €100. He says, I read in chat, Mark needed to make a pun. I love puns. Go bro nation. Thank you, Captain. And also, we met the incentive for the Link to the Past. Was the boss run, right? Boss shuffle. So thank you all for that. Back to you, bro.
Okay, that stage I just got through usually kicks my ass in the latter half. There's 2 enemies that are perfectly placed to be awful. Just like absolutely perfectly placed. But if you have a bro that can fire fast enough, you can just take it like 1 or 2 seconds slower and be a bit safer off, which is a lot better. That boss we just entirely skipped. I mean, boss, did you see a boss?
It's a very fun boss.
I didn't see any boss. There was no boss. There's going to be more skipping of bosses later on, certain ones that require certain bros as well. Now we're in the caverns of the alien stages. This is where things get even worse.
They're just a lot more purple.
Yeah, and those little face hugger enemies at the top of the screen. If they land on top of you, you have like a slow death, which is, well, it's both slow and you die, which makes the run slower. So you kind of gotta not get hit by them. There you go, that's a purple alien doing what they do. They also take a lot more damage than any other enemy with that hitbox. Here's the Brocateer, another very nice and fast bro on the right stages. And something glitched out there and I used most of my jetpack charges.
Will most of the specials have ammo or charges?
Yeah, every special has ammo.
There a way to regain ammo during a stage?
There are certain boxes with ammo in them you can pick up. But if you get just... alright, we got had the extra bro there. If you just have another bro, you just get ammo on that bro anyway. So you're usually better off just to keep going until you get a different bro. Alright, this stage we're gonna try and get through safely with this guy. If not, that's not the end of the world. Hey, the Brodator. One of my favorite bros. He can do everything and he deals a lot of damage. So here's a boss.
There?
I don't know. His neck kinda... I don't know what's up with that. It does not seem comfortable. Alright, okay, we're gonna take this the slower way because we don't have a bro that can dig walls very reliably. Nope, alright, well, now we have. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show it off. It'll cost me just a little bit of time, but it's super fun to see this. If you have a bro that can dig walls real fast, this one can dig walls reasonably fast. See that over there? They forgot to put blocks up in this entire area. And we're at the end of the stage here.
Convenient drop down.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful. That is only there, I believe, on arcade mode. So if you play the normal campaign mode, that's not there, and you're just gonna have to do it the slower way.
Are all speedruns done on arcade mode?
No, there are people who do campaign mode. I like to do arcade mode because you don't have to figure out what the routing would be for like the map picking and such. Here's the Humongo Crawler. If we do it right, we can just hang out here on his forehead.
Comfortable.
Yep. So what he normally does is he pushes you backwards while he yells. But we're above the hitbox of this boss yelling. And we're just hanging out on his face till he's dead. There are a couple of bros there that can... Oh, there we go. We might take a death here. Yep, there we go. And we did not get any of the checkpoints. That's fine. The tank bro can summon her tank here. You can go in the tank and then... well, this is a little... Get out of here. Then when you use the dash of the tank into this boss, it instantly dies. There's something about the boss not having iframes and the tank dealing decent amount of damage that just like zoop and the health is empty. Now let's see if I can take this boost. Yes. That is a very precise boost to take. That alien can be awful, and then we have a free climb to the end of the stage here. This is Ellen Ribbro from the actual Aliens movie.
Fitting.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's a lot of wonderful bros here. All right, this stage is another really tough one. It might take me a little bit of focus. So if the host wants to talk about anything, then be my guest.
Did we end up defeating the alien mother, or is there still?
There's still more aliens.
Oh no!
Yep.
Now they explode.
Right. Okay, that's fine. I got under there. Because of this guy's grenades, I'm just gonna swap them out for a moment. A little trick here. Hang out here till that thing falls down and explodes, and then to the end of the stage. This stage took me so much time to learn because there's all those, like, I call them Benelux as a reference to StarCraft. But there's just a lot of them. They can explode randomly sometimes. They're bad. So that's a thing you have to deal with. Can I? Forget he digs. No, it doesn't dig too fast. And then later on there's the buzzsaws, and there's some more shenanigans that can happen there. We have 2 more alien bosses to go, so you can understand that it's a fairly lengthy segment of the game, these aliens.
Now we must
blew
liberate
that
the
up.
world from aliens then.
Yep. Just gotta do that a little bit safer.
Oh, the aliens aren't bros?
The aliens are anti-bro. They do not like bros.
Oh. Kill them!
I'll do my best. So here we have Broden from Mortal Kombat. Again, he's very nice. He slows down when he uses his attacks, except for when you use it like kind of at the right moment during a jump in which he gets a little boost. I do not use it here too much because of the explodey guys. It can go wrong pretty bad, and yeah. So, we just saw the Humongo crawler, or no wait, that was the terror crawler, this guy. We got this bro to easily invulnerability spam us to the end, hopefully. Or we just get boosted by one of the exploding ones. Gonna swap a bro here. This one deals pretty well with this boss. This is another boss that if you get the right bro, you can one-shot it. We're gonna just hang out here. It's gonna hang out here. It's a very difficult boss.
Yeah, the amount of skill.
Yeah.
Taking this boss down bro tactically.
Mm-hmm. We're offering protection to the entire world. All right, next stage. Here's some dogs. We're gonna just go under this stage because we do not like it up there. See the screen vibrations? That's explosions happening there. So we're just Broly through this entire area, which is great. No. Okay, right. I fidgeted one jump and everything can go very wrong. All right, cool.
By the way, did zip wires reset your jump?
Kind of, yeah. They're weird. If you got like nice diagonal ones, you can boost yourself. But if you do the upwards diagonals, then it eats a lot of your jumps, and it's just bad. We got the bro in time. Who just died. It's fine though, because he got us through the hardest segment. And here, these big ones you cannot kill. You can, I guess you can drop them off the stage if you want. We've got the Broketeer here. Here's a cutscene. If you got the Broke that can dig walls real fast, you can skip that little cutscene there by going over it. Nope. No. And over here, there's a segment up there which you only want to go through with the Brominator. All of the other bros go down here. The reason why the Brominator up there is the faster solution is because he can go invulnerable and boost himself backwards. Everybody else just takes the safe route down below. There's one difficult room there, but that's about it.
So those flying enemies, what is their gimmick?
They can drop down and explode.
More explosions. Oh, and
Yep.
now we got the missiles too.
Yep, this stage is also a very difficult one. Grab that on time, luckily. Gonna blow up most of them. Gonna take it a little bit safe. This stage is just absolute mayhem. Right up until here, where we have a 30-second survival segment. So we're just gonna hang out in the corner here, flex, and hang out.
So, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good now that I'm here, having a good time at BSG. I wanted to lead my army, but it's not really...
Oh, most comfortable chair.
Yeah, I mean, it's comfortable. Like, sitting like this is comfortable, but you can't really just, you know, over the shoulder much. Yeah, the one downside.
Are they just taking each other out?
Yeah, they're just trying to tag me. Anyway, it's 2 seconds down, so we yeet down the cliff to... Hello, where am I? There we go. To just grab onto the helicopter from the checkpoint we grabbed. You can re-grab the checkpoint on the left side, so you gotta make sure to not do that. Alright, so... This stage, the heart of the hive. The one thing to keep in mind on this stage, besides that, is that after the boss is dead, gotta kill it now. After the boss is dead, this is the longest you can still die. So we're gonna climb up during the cutscene. We're gonna kill the boss by grabbing onto it and shooting. Then we're gonna hide out in the wall. Because we can still die. We can still die. We can still die. We can still die. Now we can't die anymore.
That's an impressive amount of times you can die.
Yeah, that's just awful. Anyway, welcome to hell.
Ah, yes.
Satan's hideout, of course.
Right.
This bro can skip a little introduction cutscene of the enemies by going under that flag. Other bro, or well, if you have a bro that can dig through walls quick, you can skip that. There's hellhounds now. As you may imagine, dog hitboxes.
Doggos aren't very good in this game.
No, you don't pet the dogs in this game. I'm sorry. There's another enemy introduction. Sometimes I manage to climb up here or grab onto the ladder. Sometimes I don't. Gonna reload. This guy has a reloading mechanic, which is annoying. So I sometimes reload earlier. Got these crumble sand, more enemy introduction cutscene, but you can move during this one.
At least these don't explode.
Oh yeah, those just summon enemies and that, you know, there we go, he's trying to summon it, there's an enemy. There he goes. Alright. So we're coming up on a few stages with a few very interesting skips and things. I hope I can pull this one off in particular. Because there's a canister up here, little propane tank. Gonna push it over. Gotta take the speed. Gonna attack. Skip the introduction cutscene of those guys. And there's like 2 bros or something that can go all the way to the rope in one go.
Oh, those were propane tanks.
Oh yeah. Some stages have them RNG, some stages they're set. This guy's being a little annoying. There's some dogs. You know the drill, don't touch him. Missed the jump there. So this is the Boondock Bros. His special can either summon the 3rd guy or the other special is reviving the other bro. When one of them dies, the other one gains a temporary movement speed bonus, the attack speed bonus, etc. These guys want to introduce themselves, but we're already at the end of the stage.
Sorry, bro. No time. Gotta deal with Satan.
No, yeah. Speaking of Satan, in a little bit, a few stages from now, I believe. There's 64 stages in total, by the way. Once we're at the first Satan stage, there's like 3 bros that can skip the fight altogether. So we're hoping to get one of those 3. There's a few extra bro pickups. Otherwise, we're going to have to do the actual Satan fight, which is a fairly difficult one. It might go wrong. So we're just going to hope for the bros that can skip Satan. And we're going to hope that I don't immediately die after skipping Satan. A few stages after that fight is the actual final battle of the game, which is true Satan, because of course he has a final form.
Satan is no bro.
He hates bros. If anybody in chat is a bro, Satan does not like you, so we're gonna make sure that we're gonna stick it to him. All right, so here's the actual introduction of Satan. He's already dead, which is fine. That's the not Satan fight, but just a random Satan introduction. These black holes, you gotta charge up with blood, and enemies will spawn around it to charge it up. If you get Broden, and I believe one or two other bros, I'm not entirely sure which ones, you have like an uppercut melee, and you can launch Satan directly into the black hole, which also instantly charges it up. Now, this is a bit of a scary jump. You can land in a variety of spikes down there. But we got it, so that's cool. And we're gonna get another survival segment here. So if host has more to say, take it away.
I always got more stuff to say. Alright, listen up. We are the Benelux Speedrunners Gathering. We organize bi-monthly gatherings in the Benelux for speedrunners. We're currently doing our events on site again, which is awesome because we get to see everybody again. Woo! All our bros. Streaming from the esports game arena in Alphen aan den Rijn, the Netherlands. Want me to keep going?
Yeah, go one more.
Right. We want to thank ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. For information about their upcoming events and any changes due to the COVID-19 outbreak, be sure to check out esamarathon.com. Thank you, ESA. More?
No, we can, this is enough for
Alright,
now.
bye-bye.
Now we've got to make sure, this is a bit of an awkward spot for these. There we go. Charge up the portal, move on. As you might imagine, dying on one of those survival segments would be awful. The first one is free, the second one is a bit of a more difficult one to manage. That guy basically always blows up her. You want to make sure you stand on there. There we go. Got more airstrikey things, except with fireballs in hell.
Flaming skulls as well.
Yep. And we're gonna now meet the bone worm. There's a few bros that can skip him. Did not get either of them. But it is fine. We just gotta use her on that. This is a difficult one. Okay, yeah. So those flaming skulls he summons, that's bad. But we got through it. On to the next stage. So we're on the final stretch of stages now. This one, is this the one I'm thinking of? Yeah, this one is awful. We're gonna try and do this. So, as you may imagine, that jump is very difficult. It takes a lot of practice, and I still mess it up 9 out of 10 times. Getting it first try is incredible, but the stage is not over, because you gotta climb this tower and then charge up the portal here without dying to those flaming skulls.
There we go.
Honestly, that stage I was very nervous for, so it's incredible getting that first try. That's just the nightmare stage.
Oh yeah.
There's a few bros that can make it go real quick, but then you still got that final segment there. This stage is just alt-right, essentially.
Is in general vertical movement a lot harder than horizontal movement in this game?
Not per se. There's a lot of stages where it's free, but that one in particular is difficult because... There we go. That one in particular was difficult because if you get those skulls at the top there while charging the portal and having to survive, it's just a mess. So in the previous stage, I could have done the uppercut, but there's also enough enemies there to just kill them all and then have the blood go into the portal. We're now going to have the double bloodworm fight.
There's a lot of worms in this game.
Yeah, I don't know. They like worms, I guess. Worms are neat, I guess. Shoutouts to worms. Ooh. A little bit careful here. There we go. On this double bone worm fight, you want to make sure that you kill the right one last, as the portal appears directly above it, and the right one has enough blood in it to charge up the portal in one go. as you can see. There we go. So make sure to kill the right bloodworm last. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do the whole charging up thing with the small guys that spawn.
Surprised me how much blood a bone worm has, but
Yeah, it's, I don't know. Video games. Nope. All right, so this stage, we're gonna have the first Satan fight. We're gonna hope for the specific bros that can go out of bounds without having to break any blocks or anything. We're not getting so far, but there's another couple of boxes to open.
need bro and G.
Mm-hmm. Not, we're gonna see how well I do on this fight. He's pretty buff. And we're gonna have to actually fight him. Drop some grenades. No, take a death. Brochetti. Tying with him. No. So those jumps, as you can see, hurt. Dang, did not activate that on time. We're having a rough one with the boss. It happens. This boss is by far the most difficult one to fight. Also getting used to, there we go. He got stunned for long enough. Getting used to skipping Satan fight also is a thing. Dang, alright, we're gonna have to try it again. But another chance to get a Satan skip, bro. You never know. Broly is the one I'm most comfortable with. This one also works, but for some reason I often die with this one. So let's see. Let's see if I can pull it off.
So Satan isn't Broten.
Nope, not at all. Nothing with bro. Satan doesn't like any of it. Okay, I survived. Great. So that's how you skip Satan. Me dying apparently made sure that we can actually see it later.
How does that work? Do you just clip through the hitbox?
Yeah, like the map has a boundary, and when you're outside of the boundary, you're not allowed to move. But those attacks, for some reason, kind of just don't care and go for their attack length anyway. This part, real important, do not hold any button on your controller. Falling wrong makes you die instead of go to the final stage, which we're now at. The time will be whenever Satan's health reaches 0 and the camera starts zooming in. I'll give a bit of a countdown when we're there. Here's Satan's true form. He's a large boy. Gonna take the extra bro here. Got BA Bro Rakus, which could be really good. Gotta drop the grenades just on his face. Let's go down a bit. Back up to him. He's got these rotating lasers. They always behave the same. Nope. Wasn't sure if I was gonna make it on time. There we go. Gonna burn away at him. Got these airstrikey things going. I kinda wanna be on the left side right now. Oh, alright. That did not entirely work. Okay, that was scary. I'm just gonna take the extra bro. Satan's not being a good boy. Alright, so you want to go under him and hit him in the face. This guy's melee is really good. We'll kind of just use that. And the guys on the top also deal damage. Time will be very soon. And time.
Bro, you
And
have
that-
earned this. You
Thank
are the
you,
true bro.
Thank you. And that is Broforce, everyone. Even with the technical difficulties, pretty decent run, I'd say. What was the time, if I can ask?
43:04.
Yeah, that's just fine.
Here you go.
Even with technical difficulties. So yeah, that's been Broforce. We're gonna do one thing, as is the custom, at the end of every Broforce run. There's gonna be cutscenes. There's the victory song, but we don't really have that much time, so we're gonna skip that for now. But there's one other thing we need to do, which I can skip the theme song for. Do look up the theme song, though. It's a fantastic, fun, over-the-top action movie rock song. Full lyrics and everything. Good stuff. But over here we're gonna get that. Go. Gonna skip it. And now here lies Satan. I want everybody in chat and everybody around to pay some proper respects. And we're gonna do that by pressing X. Ready, pay respects. Because I'm gonna pay some respects over here, a little bit over here, a little bit of respects over here, some down here, you know, just respects all over the thing. Satan's not a good bro, so, you know, this is the custom. Anyway, if you enjoyed that run, I don't know, you can follow me on Twitch if you want. I stream often, sometimes speedrun. I got a follower goal set up right now for learning to speedrun Doom Eternal. Help me get there, I guess. That'd be fun. And that'll be it for it. Anything else from you?
No, thank you for inviting me here, bro.
Cheers. All right, cool.
All right, thank you, bros, for that Broforce awesome run. Up next, we got Leo Kydron doing Trauma Center New Blood. This was it for me as your host, Botmaster Mark. Up next, we got a Satanic Nerd, so give him some love. See you all later. You. Bye-bye.